Kelsey Taylor here. Welcome to a new video where I talk about some of my favorite animated movies. I've been planning to do this one for a long time, and now I'm finally getting to it. Now, I know I'm going to leave off like many other good animated movies, like such as from Disney or Pixar, but I decided to exclude them because I already talked about them in the two-part video where I talked about some of my favorite Disney animated films. Well, there's two of them that I did not mention in any of those videos that I'm going to include here. The first one I have here is Mulan, which is one of the Disney films that that came out when the Disney Renaissance period was coming to an end. I think it was the Tarzan one that's like last one, and I've always liked this one. And I heard that they're gonna do like a live action remake of this, and I'm really curious how they're gonna do that, because I wonder if they're gonna make the Mushu character the dragon, voiced by Eddie Murphy, seem like less comical. You could take it more serious or something like that. But that's another one, as well as Lady and the Tramp, which is also another animated favorite of mine. I didn't include these in my favorite Disney videos because they're not technically my favorites when it comes to Disney. And this one I watched the whole movie. I think I watched the whole movie the first time or something like that when I was in middle school and brought back bad memories. But it's a classic film. I'm sure a lot of people have seen this one. Okay, now the non-Disney animated ones. The first one is getting remade, and I don't know how they're gonna top this original one because it's so good. And it's one of those animated movies that not that many people have seen, and it's known as one of Dog Walker's all-time favorite films, and it really is good. It's The Secret of Nim. It's about this mouse whose son is dying, and her house is in danger of being destroyed, so she has to get help from these rats to help her move her home, and there's these sorts of things going on. I mean, this is such a classic film. This is I think one of Don Bluth's first animated films he's directed. I have a few favorites here that he's directed, except for Rockadoodle, which I used to have on VHS, but not anymore, and I gotta get that on DVD at some point. But this is such a good movie. You should definitely check this out. Now this one I've talked about in my favorite comedies video. I think it's another two-parter. It's Beavis and Butthead Do America, and I really think this is a very fun movie. And I've already talked about this before, and I really hope Mike Judge does a Beavis and Butthead movie. Since he's not doing the show again, he can make another Beavis and Butthead. Just bring them back again in the movie. Now I've not seen the fourth one yet. I mentioned that so much, but I have here the Ice Age movies, and they're right now doing a fifth one. The first Ice Age, I actually saw after I saw the second film years ago when it first came out. I remember I was in Girl Scouts. We went to a sleepover at this yoga class or something like that, and they had this movie on, but the problem is they couldn't get the sound on, so we ended up watching a movie. And this is the film I remember. I was a bit mad because I've seen parts of it. I never saw the whole thing, and then I finally get the chance to see the whole movie, and then I was unable to because of the technical issues they were having. So I didn't see it until many years later. Like I said, when this second one came out, and the third one I actually liked. I think I'm trying to figure out which one's my favorite. Just like with Lady and the Tramp, this one brought me back really bad memories every time I watch it because I watched this when I was in middle school. I'm not gonna say any more of that, but. Yeah, both films are really good, and let me know if the fourth one's any better or as good as these ones. And this one is I did see the new SpongeBob movie, and I actually liked it a lot better than I thought it was gonna be. And I'm trying to figure out if I like that one better or this one better. But this is the film that a lot of people didn't like some adults, and I'm pretty some of you may know what. Is the SpongeBob SquarePants movie, and I actually still like it. This came out around the time when the SpongeBob was at its peak, and it still is now. There's been rumors about the show being canceled, and it never has, but this is the one. If you haven't seen this, you should definitely check it out. If you're a fan of SpongeBob, though, And even the new SpongeBob movie, you should definitely check out once it comes out on DVD. Which I don't know if it came out on DVD yet or something. I think it's coming out on DVD later this summer and Blu-ray as well. I better not forget to bring that up. But yeah, I was really impressed with the new SpongeBob movie, and my mom even saw it in theater that day when we saw the new SpongeBob movie. She liked it as well. She liked it a lot better than the first one, which I remember the first one annoyed the crap out of her so much. And this is another one that a lot of people may have not seen. It's Ferngully, the Last Rainforest, and Ron Williams did a voice of this as the baddie character. That's always remember this. I thought it's a really good animated film. It's an animated movie that more people should see. Even though I would recommend The Secret of Nim more than this, but it's definitely a worth watching film. And I have another clay anime movie I'm going to show later. And this one, I'm sure a lot of people have seen. I remember when this came out, it had all this hype, and a lot of people were praising it. And it really is a good movie. And it's Coraline. It's about this girl, voiced by Dakota Fanning, who moves to a new home with her family, and she's getting real fed up with her parents. Like, they don't care about her, they don't listen to her, all that. And then she finds like a door on the wall that takes her to another world, like an alternate world where she says like the positive side of her mother, the positive version of her father, and it turned out to be like a hellish world. Like, they want to keep her there forever, want to sew buttons in her eyes and other things I don't know if I should spoil, but it's a really creative film. It's a lot of people thought this is directed by the director who did Nightmare Before Christmas, and a lot of people think it's Tim Burton. No, it's Henry Selick. And Tim Burton had no involvement in this, but like even if he was involved in it, this seemed like a film that Tim Burton would do. But it's really well done. You should definitely check it out if you haven't seen it. And I did review these a year ago. It's Despicable Me 1 and 2. Both films I really think are really worth watching. The first one surprised me because I always thought, even when I first went to see it in the theater, I thought it was going to be really stupid, but it turned out really good. And the second one I like as well. So, and I'm definitely interested in seeing the new one with the Minions. And these I have it in a 3-pack, and all of them I would pick. Like Balto, I was trying to figure out if I should say this one or not. And it's American Tail, Balto, and the first Land Before Time. And these are such classic films. And the one thing that sucks about on American Tales, even on all the DVDs, I don't know if it's on the Blu-ray, but some of the dubbing and some of the music, not all of it, but like some's been. I remember when I watched DVD, some music's been different, some dubbing sounds like really bad in a few scenes, and I was like, I don't remember that from the movie. Like I used to have a VHS tape of American Tail, and I didn't remember the voices sounding like that. It's not, like I said, it's not throughout the whole movie. If you have the DVD and knew the differences, you know what I mean. It's just doesn't sound that good. But the first American Tail is a classic film, and this is the film that some people have been asking me lately. When I make animations, people ask me what was the movie clips I'm using. This is Balto, in case you're wondering. And the first Land Before Time, I had no idea how short it was. It's an hour and 9 minutes. This makes one of Don Bluth's shortest movies. I think one of them also the shortest is The Trolls in Central Park, or whatever that one was. But basically Don Bluth had to cut some stuff out because he was told that some of the scenes were too violent and too graphic for kids and might scar them, so he had to cut the movie down as good as he can. But it turned out really good. It's a classic, and if you want all the movies, I would definitely check this set out. But just like I said, be warned about some few changes in American Tail. And this one I talked about before, and it's one of my all-time favorite animated films, The Yellow Submarine, with the Beatles. And I remember they were planning to do a remake of this, and then it got canned. And I'm sort of glad it didn't happen. But this is just a true, my favorite Beatles animated movie, and definitely worth checking out. You know, the animation was very good for its time. It's still interesting to look at today. It's just kind of like the movie that inspired the Monty Python cartoon. And this one, I reviewed this. It's my first movie review, and it's still my favorite, is Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island. And I want to thank one of my subscribers who actually tweeted this video, I forgot his name, forgive me, but you know who you are, and thanks for enjoying the review. It was my first review, and I thought it sucked, and it got a lot of views, but thanks for that. I really appreciate the support when people like my videos and say things like that and enjoy it. And just thank you so much. And this is another one you should definitely check out if you're a huge, like, old school Scooby-Doo fan. And this one I already talked about, like I said. And this one, I'm not a diehard Simpsons fan, but I do think this movie is funny, and it's the Simpsons movie. I think they did a pretty good job with this, although some people who thought the show is going downhill may not like this movie. It came out around the time where people have said the show is going downhill, and I really think this is a funny movie. And if you're against watching this, definitely give this one a shot. It's really not that bad. And even though I don't watch The Simpsons much at all, I still think this film is enjoyable. Now, this is another one. Brought me back bad memories about middle school. Not gonna get into. I swear that's the last time. And and it's the first Madagascar. The second one I'm not a fan of. The third one was good. This is like my favorite of all of them. I'm sure some of you know about this. It's 4 animals that get out of the zoo, and then they get captured and they're sent to an island to Madagascar. And this is like one of my favorites. One I haven't watched in a long time. I used to watch this one a lot like crazy up until that moment in MS. Yeah, you know what that means now, but it's definitely a very good movie. I'm sure some people have seen it. If you not, definitely check it out. It's actually really funny. And this is another clay animated one. This is made by the creators of Wallace and Gromit, and it's Chicken Run. It's about these chickens that really want to get out of this this Mrs. Tweedy's farm because every day they have to every day she checks on the chickens like how well they're doing laying eggs, and if any of them don't do well, then they get sent to the job to be killed. And then a rooster played by Mel Gibson comes in, and they think he can fly and try to convince him to get them out. And it's just a fun movie. If you haven't seen it, check it out. And it's really disappointing there aren't many clay animated movies out there nowadays. Like there's the Gumpy movie, which I've yet to see, and it's Coraline. But these are really time consuming ones. Like nowadays you would see something if somebody would do like as a YouTube video, bring it back. But this is like really good clay animation. And this one, same thing. I really hope at some point, well, nowadays you can do it very cheaply online or something like that in a way that I can't pull off. Like 2D animation mixed in with live action. And computer CGI animation that people are doing nowadays is not as charming as this one. It's really cool. It's Who Framed Roger Rabbit. I have it in this 2-disc special edition. And I hope most people have seen this movie. The late Bob Hoskins plays a detective named Eddie Valiant trying to solve a case because Roger Rabbit got framed for a murder, and basically he developed a grudge towards Toons before because his brother was killed by one years back. And it's such a great film, one of Bob Hoskins' best, and definitely one you should check out if you haven't seen it. And this one I've not watched in years, and I haven't even opened this yet. Got this years ago from FYE. And some Surf's Up, which I can't explain much about it because I've not seen this in years. This came out around the time when, like months after Happy Feet came out, and then like 2 years after March of the Penguins. So during that time we had a Penguin movie back to back. But this is another one I would say. I remember it was kind of funny. Now this one is my favorite of the Pokemon movies, and I still watch this from time to time. I know it's not a great movie, but I kind of liked it. It brings me back of why I like the original Pokemon in the first place. Is Pokemon the first movie, and like if you haven't seen this one, I think this is the best one I would recommend. I don't have a lot to say about it though. Now these I have here are all the Shrek films. Yeah, even Shrek the Third. Shrek 4, I think some people liked. However, this is the one that most people hated. And for years, I can never quite understand why it got hated so much. I mean, I think both films are really good. I'm trying to figure out which one's my favorite. Like, Shrek 2 is the one that most people have liked. Yeah, yeah, it really is a great movie. And just Puss in Boots have a lot of funny jokes, and it's such a fun movie. And the first Shrek, of course, I'm sure most people have seen. And like, yeah, I got all the Shrek films here. I even have two bonus Shrek DVDs. No, three, I think. Two of them that came with the movie, and the Christmas special I have. So yeah, and I really think the fourth one they need to stop at, because if they're going to make a fifth Shrek film, you know that I don't think anything could top any of these ones. So so yeah, I mean I am happy they stopped with the Shrek films. It's like, because who knows, if they made a fifth one, it would consider it the worst. Like, I don't know how, like, what more they can do with it. And the last two are DreamWorks animated movies, and this one I just watched a few days ago. And this one is another one I don't hear a lot of people talk about. This didn't do very well, but I really think it's a good movie. And it's The Road to El Dorado. It's about these two guys that are on an adventure finding El Dorado, like the lost city of gold. And it's kind of hard to explain. Like, the animation is really good in this, and definitely one you guys should check out. And like, there's some of these animated movies here that deserve to be seen more. And this one is one I really want to talk about, because it's a different kind of animated movie, something that I wish more animated movies would do. And for those of you who in the animation community have probably seen this movie or probably remember this, but this is a film I think more people should see as well. And Spirit, Stallion of the Cimarron. Basically, like, there's like animals and like horses, but they don't really talk except for the human characters. They did it completely different. Bryan Adams does some of the songs, and like, this is it's I really think this is a very, very good movie. And unfortunately, I have this full screen copy, which, like, nowadays it's not such a big deal because everything's in widescreen. But this is like one of the first DVDs I got for Christmas in 2002, along with some other movies. And this is definitely worth checking out. The animation is really good, and I think you're really going to enjoy this. And horse lovers, definitely check it out if you haven't seen it. It's there's no animals breaking out into songs. Like I said, there's songs in it, but they don't talk. But just check this out. You know what I mean. You may get a good kick out of it. All right, so that's all my favorite animated movies, and thanks for watching this video. And I'll catch you guys next time. See you later.